Hi, good evening once again. I'm back here to my YouTube channel and welcome back here to my YouTube channel. And I'm pumped about giving you another lesson because the last time I posted was more than a week ago. So this time I'm going to give you another new lesson. Right? So please keep ourselves safe because there's another typhoon coming over, and the name of the typhoon is Ulysses. So take care of yourselves. And so my lesson for tonight is about simple past tense. The last time that I posted was for the simple present tense, and this time is simple past tense. Right? So, simple past is a verb that is used to speak about something that happened in the past or existed before now. So, if you're telling a story or an event that happened in the past, so that is already past tense, because that happened in the past already. So we're going to have this verb that is in the past tense. Like what I told you, like what I taught you before, that there are two kinds of verbs and they are regular and irregular verbs. Alright, to review, the regular verbs, you're just going to add the or the. While the irregular verbs, and it varies because it changes from present tense to past tense to past participle. Okay, so that's what I taught you last time. And to give you an example, this is the completed action in the past, meaning the action is already done. Okay, so the number one example for this is I made my thesis last year. Okay, so that is the simple past tense. Alright, so if you observe the verb there is made, so that is irregular because the present tense is make, right? So that is irregular verb. So I made my thesis last year. So that is the simple present tense, the simple past tense I should say. So number one example, and number two example that I have here is last month I traveled to Scotland. Okay, right. So next example is, did you watch a movie last night? Did you watch a movie last night? The verb there is watch. So if you're going to use did, because you're going to make a question, did you watch? So go back to the basic form of the verb. So you do not have to put the ed because there is already the did. Okay, did you understand me? Okay, so that's it. And now we move on to the duration in the past. Duration in the past. So number one example that I have here is, she lived in Australia for 2 years. Okay, and she did. Number two, he did not stay at the party the whole night. So this is what? This is a negative statement, right? So I said he did not stay. So the verb there is stay. So you have to put the basic form of the verb stay, because this is a regular verb. Okay, so you have to go back to the base form of the verb. Since the statement is negative, he used the did. He did not. Right? He did not stay at the party the whole night. Okay, the second example, the last example, the third example that I have here is they wrote a poem for 30 minutes. Okay, you see that? So they wrote, the verb there is wrote, so that is a regular verb because the present tense is write. Okay, so since we are talking about the past tense, the simple past tense here, the past tense for write is wrote, so that is regular verb. Correct? And now we move on to the habits in the past. The meaning that you are doing this regularly in the past. It could be like that. And the number one example is I studied Spanish when I was in Spain. And number two, he did not play basketball during his younger years. You see that this is also a negative statement because there is the not. And since this is the past tense, he did not play. Play is what? Regular verb. Because the present tense is play, so you do not have to put the ed there because there is already the did. He did not play. Go back to the base form of the verb. Next is, now last example that I have here is Lisa worked at the States as an actress during her teen years. Okay, so that is the example for the past tense. Okay, so those are the examples for the simple past tense. I hope that you understand and you learn from this. And to recap this, the verb is what? The simple past tense is a verb that is used to speak about something that happened in the past or existed before now. Okay, so if you are telling the event or a story that already happened in the past, that is a simple past tense. Okay, number one case on the completed action in the past. So example that I gave you, I made my thesis last year, and last month I traveled to Scotland. And the third one is, did you watch a movie last night? And the duration in the past, so she lived in Australia for 2 years. And number two, he did not stay at the party the whole night. Okay, the third one is they wrote a poem for 30 minutes. And the last, the habits in the past. Okay, number one is I studied Spanish when I was in Spain. So number two is he did not play basketball during his younger years. And lastly, Lisa worked at the States as an actress during her teen years. Right? So those are the examples that I gave you for the simple past tense. Okay? I hope you learned something from this, and I hope that this is also going to be beneficial to you if you find out that this is very informative, you just have to subscribe to my channel and you will learn from this. Okay, the video that I'm going to post. So thank you very much, and have a great night to all of you. And buenas noches. Konbanwa, oyasu Thank you very much, and have a great night, evening. This has been yours truly, Sir John, Sir JJ, saying thank you and take care. Bye now, for now.
Fire.